Welcome to the Thanksgiving week edition of Vikings Update. Today we'll talk football awards, men's and women's basketball, and we'll recap the VCSU cross-country season by talking with head coach Ken Fournette and senior runner Wayne Engelhard. Well, the North Star Athletic Association announced its season awards for football last week, and the Vikings were honored with some major hardware. Senior running back Derek Elliott was named MVP Offense, senior linebacker Jake Thurston was named Most Valuable Senior, and head coach Dennis McCulloch earned Coach of the Year honors after leading VCSU to a share of its third straight conference championship. A total of 8 Vikings earned first-team All-Conference. Elliott, tight end Jacob Miller, kicker Thomas Cortez, and offensive linemen Gustavo Ramirez and George Trujillo earned first-team All-Conference on offense. And on defense, Thurston and senior defensive linemen Matt Kraft and Dwayne Fearon earned first-team honors. VCSU also had 5 athletes named honorable mention in Fontaine Fuga, Austin Flores, Taylor Carvalho, Colby Lum, and Curtis Walls. Vikings finished the season 5-5 overall. The Viking men's basketball team hosted Dickinson State last Tuesday in a thriller that went down to the wire. Vikings got 14 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds from point guard A.J. McDonald, but it wasn't quite enough in a 60-57 loss. Dickinson held a 30-29 lead at halftime. Two teams would trade leads throughout the game before the Vikings got the upper hand 57-54, but Dickinson scored the final 6 points to rally for the victory in the closing minutes. Russell Robinson added 11 points in the loss for VCSU, which drops to 1-5 overall. Vikings also fell in an exhibition game Sunday at Division II team Minot State by a score of 65-44. The Viking women's basketball team also hosted Dickinson State last week. The Blue Hawks used a late first-half rally to build a 13-point halftime lead and route to a 73-58 win. Vikings, though, they would bounce back in a big way on Friday night. Brittany Lehner led a scoring barrage here as VCSU blew past Viterbo University 83-50. Lehner scored 26 first-half points, finished with 32 points overall, challenging the VCSU single-game record of 38 points held by Mallory Undlin. Lehner knocked down 14 out of 17 shots, getting some great looks inside. Stephanie Peterson added 14 points in the big win. Vikings are now 3-4 overall. They suffered an 83-53 loss in an exhibition game at MSU Moorhead on November 25th. Upcoming basketball games for the Vikings this weekend, the men will be at the Milanovic Classic in Dickinson. Vikings will play Dickinson State 8 p.m. Central on Friday night and then take on Rocky Mountain College 4 p.m. Central on Saturday afternoon. Both those games can be heard on KOVC 1490 and also streamed online at newsdakota.com. Then on Monday, December 2nd, Viking men are at NDSU 7 p.m. tip. And on Tuesday, December 3rd, it is our final home game before Christmas when the Viking women and men both host Trinity Bible College. Tip-offs at 5:30 and 7:30. The VCSU men's cross-country team wrapped up its season Saturday by running in the NAIA National Championships in Lawrence, Kansas. The experience capped off a great season, says head coach Ken Fournette.
I mean, it was certainly a great season. The guys set the goal as far as getting to nationals and winning the qualifier meet, and they accomplished that. I think they've come a long ways in a short period of time that the program has been reestablished here at Valley City. It was good to see Richard Wright and Wayne Engelhard, you know, 2 seniors that were the original, you know, 2 of the original members of the first cross-country team when they reestablished it here 4 years ago. So it was definitely exciting for them to get the opportunity to go to nationals along with all the rest of the guys as well.
Joined on the Vikings Update now by Wayne Engelhard, senior cross-country and track and field runner for Valley City State. Wayne, a native of Valley City. His cross-country team, the Viking men, just competed at the national championships in Lawrence, Kansas. And Wayne, we'll start with that, a national championship race. First off, congratulations on getting there. And then what's that national championship atmosphere like for you?
Well, it's a lot different than the track aspect. I mean, there's so many fans that line the whole course, right. And just that whole atmosphere there is just, there's so much hype going into the whole race, and also having the whole team there just puts a whole nother aspect. There was this year our team was we're very close in our times and right. Everything, so just to be able to run as a pack, even at the national meet, to be able to run together and help each other through the race.
Now, you've been to the national meet before as 800 indoor, I believe, correct?
Correct.
But having the whole team with you this time, that's probably a different experience.
Totally different. I mean, it's awesome.
How did you think the team ran at the meet? I know we talked with Ken earlier, and he said you guys posted your best team average of the season.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was just all fired up for the race. maybe not as much as the conference meet, but
right.
I mean the conference meet was our big focus, and to be able to go to the national meet was the icing on the cake, and it was just really fun to be there.
Now you and Richard Wright, another senior out of Starkweather, North Dakota, you two have kind of been here since day one of the program, coming back, all 4 years. How has this program grown from year 1 to year 4 in your experience?
Yeah, it's definitely grown a lot. I mean, coming in as a freshman, we didn't technically have a whole team until the end of the year, and just be able to, at practice, everyone pretty much runs around the same time, so just to be able to have the whole group running together, working out together, helping each other out throughout the whole year with different things. And also, this senior year we had a couple transfers come in again, and their expertise coming, like Richard Longdew.
Yep.
He has a lot of running background as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Helping out there.
Those guys came in, kind of helped round out the team. Like very, very close. I think your 1 through 7 at nationals are separated by like a minute and 20 seconds. 1 through 5 or less than a minute. So.
And in that way, it was good because you could see all the other, like most of the other guys.
Sure.
Like I could see Richard and Austin up ahead of me the whole time, and it was just good to be able to try to stick up there with them and in that way too.
Wayne Engelhard, senior from Valley City, joining us here on the Vikings Update.